Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. You feel it, don't you? That heavy, hollow feeling in your chest when you wake up. You open your eyes, and before your feet even hit the floor, the dread sets in. You reach for your phone, desperate for a hit of dopamine, scrolling through the highlight reels of people who seem happier, richer, and better than you. You go to a job that drains your soul to pay for a life you don't even have the energy to enjoy. You feel stuck in a loop, paralyzed by anxiety, overwhelmed by a world that seems to be spinning out of control. You have read the self-help books, you have tried the positive affirmations, you have tried to manifest a better life, but nothing changes. Why? Because you are trying to put a band-aid on a bullet wound. You don't need more coddling. You don't need to be told that you are special. You need a wake-up call. You need surgery for your mind. Today, we are not going to talk about feelings. We are going to talk about restructuring your entire existence using 8 brutal Stoic rules. These are not suggestions. They are ancient, ironclad laws designed to cut out the weakness in your character and rebuild you into something unbreakable. If you are tired of being fragile, if you are tired of being a victim of your own mind, you are in the right place. Subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Official now, and let's begin the repair.
Rule number 1. Weaponize your attention. The first rule is the foundation of everything. If you cannot master this, you cannot fix anything. You must weaponize your attention. Look at your life right now. Where is your mind? The modern American mind has become a trash can for the world's garbage. You spend hours doom scrolling through political outrage, getting angry about decisions made by politicians who don't know you exist. You waste your precious mental energy on celebrity gossip, on internet drama, on what your high school bully is doing on Facebook. You treat your attention like it's cheap. You give it away to every advertiser, every algorithm, and every distraction that demands it. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "If you want to be free, do not wish for anything that is in the power of others." This is the dichotomy of control. It sounds simple, but applying it is brutal. It requires you to admit that 99% of what you worry about is totally irrelevant. You are exhausted not because you are doing too much, but because you are worrying too much about things you cannot touch. You worry about the economy? You can't control the stock market. You can only control your own spending and skills. You worry about what people think of you? You can't control their opinions. You can only control your character. Here is the fix: the zero-option method. Imagine your mind is a fortress. Every piece of information trying to enter is an intruder. When a worry arises, about the news, the traffic, the rude comment from a coworker, ask yourself one question: do I have direct, total control over this right now? If the answer is no, you engage the zero option. You delete it. You do not entertain it. You do not argue with it. You treat it with total, cold indifference. This isn't ignorance. It is strategic resource management. Your attention is the fuel for your life. Stop pouring it into the dirt. Reclaim your focus, and you reclaim your power. Rule number 2. Stop seeking closure. The second rule strikes at the heart of our emotional fragility. You must stop seeking closure. We live in a culture that is obsessed with fairness. We are raised on movies where the good guys win, the bad guys apologize, and every story is wrapped up with a neat little bow. But real life is not a movie. Real life is chaotic, unfair, and often cruel. There are people watching this right now who are stuck in the past. You are still replaying a breakup from 5 years ago, waiting for that person to call and apologize so you can finally move on. You are still angry about a layoff, stewing in bitterness because it wasn't fair that you worked so hard and still lost your job. You are waiting for the universe to balance the scales. Here is the brutal truth. The universe owes you nothing. It is indifferent to your plans. The apology you are waiting for? It is never coming. The explanation for why that tragedy happened? There isn't one. Waiting for closure is a form of madness. It is handing the keys to your happiness over to the person who hurt you. The Stoics practiced amor fati, the love of fate. This doesn't just mean tolerating what happens. It means embracing it enthusiastically. Did you get fired? Good. That job was making you comfortable and weak. Now you are forced to grow. Did your relationship end? Good. You were clinging to something dead. Now you are free to find yourself. The fix is to realize that the event is the closure. The door slamming in your face is the answer. Stop trying to pry it open. Stop asking why me, and start asking what now. Do not just accept the crash, use the wreckage. Build something new out of the debris. The moment you stop fighting reality is the moment you start winning. Rule number 3. Kill the main character syndrome. The third rule is an antidote to the anxiety that plagues nearly every modern American. You must kill the main character syndrome. We live in the age of the selfie. From the moment you were born, you were told you were special. Social media has trained you to view your life as a performance. You document your coffee, your gym workouts, your vacations, and because you are the protagonist of your own movie, you assume the entire world is the audience. This is the source of your crippling anxiety. You are terrified of failure because you think everyone is watching. You don't start the business because you are afraid your friends will laugh if it fails. You don't speak up in the meeting because you are afraid of looking stupid. You walk into a room and feel the imaginary spotlight burning on your skin. Here is the brutal truth, and it might hurt your ego, but it will save your soul. You are not that important. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, a man who actually was the most important person on earth, constantly reminded himself of his own insignificance. He looked at the stars and realized he was just a speck of dust in an infinite timeline. People are not watching you. They are not obsessing over your awkward pause in conversation. They are not analyzing your outfit. They are too busy obsessing over themselves. They are worried about their own bills, their own insecurities, and their own main character storylines. The fix is the cosmic zoom out. When you feel that tightness in your chest, when shame or fear of judgment tries to paralyze you, zoom out. Picture the Earth from space. Picture the timeline of 10,000 years. In the grand scheme of things, your embarrassment is invisible. Your failure is dust. This is not depressing. It is absolute liberation. If you are nothing, you are free. You are free to take risk. You are free to look foolish. You are free to be yourself, not the curated avatar you created for an audience that isn't even watching. Drop the ego and you drop the weight of the world. Rule number 4. Embrace voluntary discomfort. Rule number 4 is where we separate the serious practitioners from the hobbyists. You must embrace voluntary discomfort. Look around you. We live in the comfort crisis. We have engineered struggle out of our existence. If it's too hot, we blast the AC. If we are hungry, food arrives at our door in 20 minutes with the tap of a button. If we are bored, we have infinite entertainment in our pockets. We are safe, we are fed, and we are warm. And yet, we are more fragile, depressed, and anxious than any generation before us. Why? Because comfort is a slow poison. When you never struggle, your mind becomes soft. You lose your tolerance for distress. The slightest inconvenience, a slow internet connection, a rude barista, a traffic jam, sends you into a meltdown. You have no calluses on your soul. Seneca, the great Stoic statesman, was one of the richest men in Rome. Yet, he would set aside days to live in poverty, wearing rough clothes and eating stale bread, just to prove to himself that he could survive it. He said, You should practice in times of security the wrong that may one day befall you. The brutal truth is this: if you require comfort to be happy, you are a slave to your environment. You are weak. The fix is to introduce micro-suffering into your daily routine. You must train your mind like a muscle. Take a cold shower every morning, not for the health benefits, but to force your brain to obey your will when it screams, no. Fast for 16 hours to remember what hunger feels like. Leave your phone in the other room and sit in silence. Walk in the rain without an umbrella. Do these things not to punish yourself, but to inoculate yourself. When you voluntarily choose the hard path, the involuntary hardships of life lose their power over you. When the economy crashes or tragedy strikes, you will be standing tall while others crumble, because you have been training for this moment every single day. Rule number 5. Audit your inner circle. The fifth rule is perhaps the most painful to apply, but it is necessary for your survival. You must audit your inner circle. There is a saying in personal development: you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. The Stoics knew this 2,000 years ago. Epictetus warned us that thoughts and moods are contagious. If you rub up against a dirty person, you will get dirty. It is unavoidable. Many of you are trying to fix your mindset, but you are surrounded by people who are actively breaking it. You have friends who are cynical, lazy, and perpetually the victim. You have family members who drain your energy with their constant drama. You hang out with people who have no ambition, who mock your attempts to improve, who drag you back down to their level because your growth makes them feel insecure. You tolerate this because you want to be nice. You have a history with them. You feel guilty. The brutal truth: you cannot save everyone, and trying to save a drowning man often results in 2 people drowning. If your friends are broke, anxious, and toxic, you will eventually become broke, anxious, and toxic. You cannot maintain a stoic mind in a polluted environment. The fix is the social amputation. This does not mean you have to be cruel, but you must be ruthless with your boundaries. Look at the people in your life. Do they inspire you, or do they exhaust you? Do they talk about ideas and growth, or do they talk about people and problems? If they are anchors, cut the rope. Distance yourself. It is better to be alone and at peace than to be crowded and corrupted. Solitude is a fortress. A toxic circle is a prison. Protect your mind. It is the only asset you truly own. Rule number 6. Be ruthless with time. The 6th rule is a direct confrontation with your mortality. You must be ruthless with time. There is a lie you tell yourself every single day. It is the most dangerous lie in the world. You say, "I'll do it later." You say, "I have time." You act as if you are immortal. You scroll through TikTok for 2 hours a day, watching mindless clips that you won't remember 10 minutes from now. You stay in a dead-end job for years because you are waiting for the right moment to leave. You put off difficult conversations. You procrastinate on your dreams. Seneca wrote an entire book called On the Shortness of Life. His message was simple: life is long enough if you know how to use it. The problem is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste so much of it. We are not short of time, we are wasteful of it. The brutal truth is that you are dying. Right now, as you listen to my voice, the sand in your hourglass is running out. You will never get this minute back. It is gone forever, and you do not know how much sand is left. Could be 40 years, or it could be 40 minutes. Acting like you have an infinite supply is arrogance. The fix is to live with memento mori, death on your shoulder. This is not morbid, it is clarifying. If a doctor told you today that you had 1 week to live, would you care about the mean comment on your Instagram? Would you be arguing with strangers on the internet? Would you be worried about rejection? No. You would focus only on what matters. You would tell the people you love that you love them. You would do the work you were put here to do. You would savor the sunlight. Stop living like you have 1,000 years. Prioritize your day like you are running out of time, because you are. Rule number 7, do it scared. The 7th rule destroys the myth of readiness. You must do it scared. We live in a culture that obsesses over feelings. We are told to wait until we feel inspired to work. We wait until we feel confident to speak up. We wait until we feel ready to take the leap. We think that courage means having zero fear. The brutal truth: motivation is for amateurs. Feelings are fleeting and unreliable. If you wait until you feel like doing something difficult, you will never do it. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. It is designed to keep you safe, quiet, and in the cave. It will always generate fear when you try to grow. The Stoics didn't wait for courage. They acted despite the fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting when you are terrified. The fix is to realize that action must precede emotion. Do not wait for the confidence to come first. It never works that way. You must take the action first, and the confidence will follow as a result. You want to start that business? Do it while you are terrified of going broke. You want to ask that person out? Do it while your voice is shaking. You want to go to the gym? Do it when you are tired and depressed. The action itself is the cure. You don't think your way into a new life. You act your way into it. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. Pick up the fear and carry it with you. Rule number 8. Define your own success. The final rule is the only way to find true peace in a materialistic world. You must define your own success. The American dream has become a trap. We are sold a script. Get the degree, get the corporate job, buy the big house with the 30-year mortgage, drive the luxury car, and you will be happy. We chase these external markers of success, thinking they will fill the hole inside us. But we all know the truth. We see the millionaires who are addicted to drugs. We see the celebrities who are deeply depressed. We see the people with perfect lives who are miserable behind closed doors. The brutal truth: external success without internal character is just a golden cage. If you cannot be at peace with a little, you will not be at peace with a lot. You will just be a miserable person with better toys. The Stoics had a different scorecard. They didn't care about wealth or fame. They cared about excellence of character. The fix is to shift your metric. Stop keeping score with money. Start keeping score with your own behavior. Success is: did I keep my word today? Did I control my temper when I was provoked? Did I do my work with focus and quality? Did I treat others with justice? That is the only scoreboard that matters, because it is the only one no one can take away from you. The market can crash, your house can burn down, your reputation can be attacked, but your character is yours. When you define success by who you are, not what you have, you become invincible. We have walked through the fire together. We have stripped away the excuses, the weakness, and the lies. You now have the tools. Weaponize your attention. Stop seeking closure. Kill the main character syndrome. Embrace discomfort. Audit your circle. Be ruthless with time. Do it scared. And define your own success. I know this is heavy. I know it hurts to hear that you are the problem. But remember, if you are the problem, you are also the solution. That is the most hopeful thing you can ever learn. It means you don't need the world to change. You don't need a savior. You have everything you need right now inside your own mind. The old version of you, the one who was fragile, distracted, and waiting for permission, is dead. Leave that person here in the past. The person who walks away from this video is different. You are awake. You are focused. You are building a mind of iron. The world cannot break a person who has already fixed themselves from the inside. Thank you for investing your most valuable resource, your time, with Timeless Wisdom Official. In a world of infinite distractions, the fact that you are still here at the end of this video proves that you are different. You are a seeker of truth. I want to hear from you. Which of these 8 rules was the wake-up call you needed today? Was it the rule about time? The rule about toxic friends? Or the rule about doing it scared? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might be the spark that inspires someone else to change their life. If this video gave you value, please like it to help the algorithm find others who are lost in the dark. And if you haven't already, subscribe to join us on this path. We are building a community of the strong. Go now. Do not just watch. Do not just listen. Apply. Until next time, stay strong.